and welcome to, once again, a new episode of Super Mario World. Last time, a boss was defeated, Castle of Illusion was beaten, so time to go forward to another world. This time, called Chocolate Island. It should be tasty. And it has these dinosaurs just running around, which can spew fire. And apparently also jump, so I was a bit careless about them. No biggie. Even the hard difficulties of this game are quite merciful. As much as well, I guess that getting the fireballs helps. And I didn't even check that, is this a stage with a key, but I don't know, it doesn't even matter much. Boing. Hello, Chuck. Couple of fireballs and a stomp does the trick. And once the fireballs have been regained, it would be time to start going with a now that worked a bit poorly. Come on. Yep, remember the old fact. But once again, riding through there. Oops, not like that. That was my mistake. Yep, already 2 deaths because of quite dumb mistakes. In stage which really is not that complex. Or 3 deaths. Okay, and that was much faster. If it goes like this, there might be a chance to actually witness the game over screen, which is not that, you could say, impressive, but it does exist. So let's just be much more about the well, that little knockout should funnily enough, these dinosaur enemies, at least the big ones, are immune to fireballs. Yep, that's how it was planned to do. Yep. Nothing really, you could say, unusual in this stage. And another ghost house, this time chocolate themed. Choco ghost house. And it has these new kind of perils, those traveling holes in the floor, which, suffice to say, are scary, because they are instant death hazard. And once again, Boo is lucky to... Actually, no, that's not... Lucky to... That's a unique enemy called Fishing Boo. Actually, it's basically just a more evil version of Lucky Duck. That was close. But got through the door. And those are new kind of boos. They become actually solid blocks when you turn your back on them. And those solid blocks are actually something you can walk on. So it's a boo combined with movement puzzle. But it seems like that it's one of these. I have to get them here. Yeah, I have to summon them over here with my, well, Mario's ability to just go. Yeah, turned you over. Yep, it was a quite simple navigation puzzle. Just lure the boos over there, but of course beginning was made a bit more difficult with all kinds of hazards. So, another stage of Chocolate Island. And a new kind of stage, the coin word stage, aka a word where you have to gather coins. Or if I well, can't really remember, but this stage more or less depended on exactly on how quick you go through it. And if I remember right, there was actually several routes to get through this, but I just hope that am I getting the one which actually gets me further. And it's been a quite long time since I actually met those guys, indicating the dinosaur land. Yep, getting through that fast enough gets you forward. So once again, another chocolate stage. And this kind of stage last time appeared right at the beginning of the game in the Yoshi's Island. But in this world, Blue Shell Yoshi equals more or less don't worry about platforming. That's close. Almost died. Oh yeah, there's the fake exit and the party exit. Yep. Chocolate Island is much more about less finding the secret and more about doing the proper maneuvers. But there would be a fortress, and the first one, which actually is mandatory to get, well, mandatory at the basics route that if you just get through the stages. I think this would be the only mandatory fortress in that kind of sense. And instead of lava, there's boiling hot chocolate. And because chocolate is basically a grease and sugar usually, unless it's sugar-free, getting fallen into boiling such would be very painful experience. Being very wary about fireballs. And of course the regular spiky regular spikes are also quite something to be very wary about. And swamps, interesting they look calm when you are further away, and once you get closer, then they start to get that angry face. They are perhaps the more known from. Yeah, now they're calm, it's getting grumpy, and it gets very angry. Yep, and luckily the red switch block traps that one wimp, making this. And just little bait that thing. Yeah, so just some low level matter of avoiding swamps. I didn't notice that the time limit was this strict. So, time to wreck Red Snore. Yeah, but he's gonna be absolutely destroyed. As much as I can say, you can't defeat Red Snore by stomping at any other way, but then just smacking them from below. But Fortress went down. Time to keep going forward again. And this is more of the underground tunnel stages, but luckily the map also showed that this is this kind of little pit. So recommended method is being very approach is careful, although I think that's my regular method in any case in this game. Get through the stages with very careful tactics. Of course, because there would be lava below, it is very smart move. But no, there doesn't seem to be much of so-called enemies around here. Meant to imply that this stage is much more about, except that one. Those guys are called Monty Moles, if my memory doesn't fail me. And they are big moles. Why their name is Monty, I don't know. that pipe was more or less a distraction. Well, that chuck wasn't much of anything, so just careful platforming and you got getting through just fine. Nothing really strange in that. So there will be one more stage of Chocolate Island, this time with Spinies. Spinies and Yoshis. Very recommended not to activate the switch block while you're standing on it, because the ground beneath you will just simply disappear. Oops, forgot that I don't have the cape. Telescoping pipes. But that was just some regular platforming and nothing else, and because the stage is also yellow, that was all I had to do. Just get through. And with that little jaunt, time to head to the Wendy's castle. There was much less difficulties in this one so far. And the only female offspring or henchman of Bowser Koopa, Wendy. Alright. Yep, that worked. And Spinnies. Oh shit. Smashy spikes are not that scary, at least. Well, being stuck beneath them is death. Instantaneous. And luckily this space was given. Alright, that was strange. There was two overlapping hitboxes from the spiky balls, which of course means that once they were there, meant that you would actually get stomped one of them, but then the other one would just basically allow you to just hit it right away. So, and because of two hitboxes being there, you would get hit, which of course means that small Mario would be killed. And so let's just got myself the cape just to make sure that my maneuverability and all that is fine. Took maybe a minute, but that's not a big time loss. Yeah, just let that one go. And be very aware of photoboos and slipping. Mario in this game is kind of slippery, at least in my you could say, controller at this rate. Okay, yep. Yep, that kind of little complex jump. Smash his spike blades, dangerous. But cut through. And that was close. Yep. Kind of deceptive little obstacle over there. Yeah, enough. So yeah, now I'm facing another enemy which was from Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Doki Doki Panic, if the Japanese title is to be remembered, which was then resprite, got itself new set of sprites and all that kind of little, you could say, technical upgrade to make it proper Mario game for the United States markets. Shit, that was my dumb move. Okay, let's just hope that I don't now do that kind of dumb move. Well, luckily at least there's the chance to become Big Mario. Very scary, but scary doesn't count. But being squished by that is more than scary, it's lethal. Yep. Yep. Interesting. Mario turns facing with a spin jump. And of course, if I were not that clunky at this game, I could be doing way more, you could say, impressive maneuvers. Yeah, stomped you out of existence. No biggie, because I get myself a cape right away. And flat battlefield against Wendy. And it's the same as with Lemmy, aka pipes that boss rises from. And Podoboos make it more complex, but Wendy falls to the ground. Well, that solves the chocolate island problem. And once again, there's a Yoshi's friend on the egg, and what Mario does. Oh no, he actually cleaned up the castle, literally. So, and the game even foreshadows what is the next stage. It's a sunken ship. But going through sunken ghost ship is something which will happen next time. See ya!